What's up, everybody? Thanks for tuning in. If you're new to the stream, my name is Logan. You could also call me Techgician if you'd like. Today we're actually going to be discussing some tips to buying stuff during Black Friday and how to find the best deals online, of course, so that you can then try and get those deals in person. But at least to get that general idea as to where to go. We did this yesterday, but we kind of focused on three main sites towards the last half of the stream. But for this one, we're gonna be doing three different platforms. This time we'll be using, just to confirm, we will be using Sick Deals, possibly Walmart's Black Friday deals as well. And then let me just make sure I'm not here telling you guys anything that isn't facts. So we will actually be discussing Walmart, yes, Select Deals, Walmart, and then Tiger Direct, which is mostly for purchasing and building, computer parts. But yeah, let's get it started. We're going to start off the same way that we did yesterday, where we featured 5 websites that can help you get an idea as to where all the deals are, not just for specific manufacturers or from specific companies. And that way, guys, you can, make it easier for searching for a similar product. Like if you're looking for one product but you want to see the deals from every single company that has a Black Friday deal for that related product, then these sites are the way to go, instead of just going directly to the manufacturer's website and see what their deals are. It can get a little confusing having to jump from each manufacturer just to see what their deals are, each company just to see what their deals are, and then have to compare that, when you could at least just use one central platform that you can search for the category you're looking for and see all the best deals for that category. Now that category may be laptops, desktops, I'm not sure. It would be laptops, desktops, I'm not sure, laptops, desktops, peripheral devices, then being mice, keyboards, speakers, headsets, external hard drives, external thumb drives, all those kind of stuff, TVs, the more the better, APC, battery backups, all those kind of stuff. You're going to want to select that from the category, and that way you can get a more broad search as to what different companies have different deals and what deals is the best deal. But remember, guys, it's not only about spending the least amount of money, it's making sure that you've spent the correct amount of money on the correct product, so that you don't end up losing all of the money that you spent. Because sometimes, guys, Black Friday is a way for them to get a lot of old products out the door, maybe in some cases even products that have had bad user reviews, all those kind of stuff. So you really want to do your due diligence and make sure that whatever it is that you're purchasing is in fact the best deal, as well as the best quality for that deal. It's a real hit or miss, guys. You don't just ever want to spend the least amount for the most you're getting, because in truth you could end up getting a very old version of that same product, or a version of that product that has very bad user reviews due to whatever manufacturing defects, software defects, anything along that. So you really want to do your due diligence. Now, make sure I have all my websites up. We'll be doing cyber power today. Yep. So these are the 6. I'm not sure. These are. Yep. These are the 5 websites. The 6. The 5 websites that we'll be looking into as to get that broad perspective for categories that we just discussed. You want to see the best deals for laptops from everywhere. Well, these are the websites that you can search for that and feel confident in their results, instead of having to jump from Best Buy to Walmart to Amazon. You'll get all of those things in one central package, which is really useful. And of course, I'm going to give you at least 5 options, because I want you guys to feel it out and see what user interface you like the most. That's really important. You get all that shebang sorted out. Hope everybody's having a good start to their weekend. Hopefully it'll be a short week for everybody. I know Thanksgiving is around the corner. Hopefully everybody has Friday off, and then the weekend, so you get a nice long weekend. I know that I'll be off Thursday and Friday, so I'm looking forward to the long weekend. And as well, to buying a lot of stuff here. So I'm not only doing research for you guys, I'm actually doing a little bit of research for myself too. So It's pretty useful. Today, with this streaming, it's not only for showing you guys some stuff, it's also to show me some stuff. I like it. So, let's see what is on the topic of discussion for today. Let's start with, I wanted to start with the Black Friday, or actually I prefer starting with, I'm going to start with Black Friday, and we're not going to go into any categories. Let's go to, this one's a really easy website for you guys to find. It's just literally pretty much as simple as it is. It's blackfriday.com. Alrighty then, let's get her started. Sorry guys, I was running a little bit behind today, took my lunch a little bit later than usual, so just making sure I have everything organized on my end before I start splurting off all this knowledge. Or the knowledge that I like to think I have, you know? Gotta stay positive. Alrighty. So before we actually dive into that, I kind of wanted to, yesterday we spoke about the big misconceptions about Black Friday, and I kind of just labeled them a little bit just now, but I want to go more in depth with that to give you guys a better understanding as to what I mean by misconceptions about Black Friday. Now, the big ones are that these Black Friday sales only are on Black Friday. That's a big no. A lot of these deals you can get even sometimes, you know, a week before, throughout this week, and most of the time a week after. It's more than likely the deals actually end up being a lot longer than afterwards Black Friday than they were before Black Friday, because companies are still trying to get rid of that stock. You know, that's kind of the whole purpose of it, is to get rid of all of that extra stock that they want so they can bring in a lot more new stuff. And in some cases, yes, there are deals on brand new products, but most of the time those deals are not as, you know, a doorbuster sale as it would be for an older product. That's one of the other things I just talked about, and why I want to hit you know, talk about it again, is a lot of the time you have to watch what you're buying. You may go in and say, hey, I want a TV, I want a brand new 60-inch TV, and you see a really good deal on a Samsung TV. Now that is, you know, a great idea. You know, I support that. I did the same thing when I was purchasing an older TV, but in my last TV I actually ended up spending a lot more than normal, and that was because I made sure to get a TV that wasn't an older model. I wanted to make sure that I wasn't getting something that was a year or 2 years old just because the price was very low. I wanted to get something that I knew would last me 4 years, and that's how long my current TV is lasting me, was 4 years. And so that now this Thanksgiving, which I will be buying a new TV, and hopefully a much better one, I'm still gonna look for the newest model, because I want that. I like the discount, but I don't like the discounts. I don't like, you know, like that big of a discount when it's sacrificing the quality of the TV and the longevity, the lifespan of the TV, or any of the products that you're going to want to shop for, guys. You don't want to only buy something because it's priced if it's extremely old product, extremely old version. You know, getting an older version of an iPad isn't something that I'd recommend, because you're getting outdated hardware and outdated, well, not outdated software, because most of the time they have updates, but outdated hardware. And buying outdated hardware for a cheaper price, in the long run you end up spending more money. So yes, so that's kind of, and that's the biggest misconception about Black Friday, is that you could only get these sales on Black Friday. Most of the time, that's definitely not the case. More than likely, it's after Black Friday that these deals just continue. You know, we have Cyber Monday, but then throughout that whole week, you're still gonna see a lot of Black Friday deals, guys. They're trying to get rid of their stock, so don't fall for that big misconception that you have to get there Thursday night and you know, camp out for some of the best deals. Yes, you do, but a lot of the time, guys, remember, look for something that is gonna have a long lifespan. Don't only look for something that just has the cheapest amount. That doesn't mean that you're gonna get that long use out of that product that you're buying that you think you are. you may think, oh, I'm going to get this laptop for $400, but once you realize it, the software and hardware in the laptop is outdated, and that laptop is only going to be really moving at a decent speed for another year or two, which is not worth it in my opinion, when you could spend maybe $300 more and get a laptop that has been released this current year and will last you 3 to 4 years. That's how I look at it. That's just my personal preference. At the end of the day, guys, these are all my personal opinions on the matters. You can totally go ahead and buy whatever older version of a product just because it's cheaper. That's entirely up to you, but I want you to realize about it. Don't get disappointed if it doesn't have the lifespan you wanted it to, or don't get disappointed when you realize that it's an older product. Okay, so let's start with the big one. BlackFriday.com. If that doesn't really just jump out at you and say there's the deals, then I don't know what else will. This is pretty much just like the basic 4 websites to jump on if you're looking for Black Friday sales and deals. So let's start. So guys, we can either look at it based off of company or manufacturer, or for categories. Now my favorite would be categories because that gives you like more ideas as to where all the deals are coming from and their manufacturers and their companies. So in this case, let's look at deals, and you see how they have it kind of split up here, where there's laptops, phones, TVs, desktops, cameras, gaming, clothing, toys, tablets, and tools. Now these two we really wouldn't be touching on today, unless you guys really want us to. I'm just kind of gonna stick around tech related stuff. That's kind of the idea, the theme for this channel. So I'm going to kind of stick along with that and just go to the tech-based stuff. But if you guys do want to see some stuff for clothing and toys, just let me know and we'll look into it. And tools, sorry, because I'm already going to be diving too much into the tools. Unless it's a good deal for some stuff to help me put up this new TV rack that I'm going to be getting. So, alright, so let's start with that. You see there's stores. Now this is where the other section I was showing you, where you can, look for Black Friday sales for each specific store. Now this becomes a little bit more difficult and kind of omits the whole purpose of using this website. You can look on these companies and see their Black Friday sales. They're gonna have them out there. They're not gonna. Remember, guys, they're trying to get rid of their stock. That's their whole point of Black Friday. So they're going to let these things be at the front of their pages at all costs. They also give information on Cyber Monday, which is really cool because, guys, the deals do not stop here. That's that big misconception. Cyber Monday is another term for cyber. The week of Black Friday is still existing. Black Friday deals still keep coming. But let's look at top deals. They also have top products, which is pretty cool. Like this apparently is one of the best TVs available to date in terms of quality due to its OLED. Now, I'm getting a little sidetracked, but don't worry. I know TVs are the #1 interest for Black Friday, so I'm not worried about you guys getting too upset about this. But I am looking to purchase a TV, and this will definitely be the one that I'm looking for. They have an LG. Where is it? Where is it? So they're not gonna give me the deal? They have all these other ones, but that's not what I want. Oof, 80% off, guys. That's ridiculous. It has to be an old model. But yes, we'll look into this. I have one of these at home, an older version of the LG, but I do like LG's new OLEDs, which is proven to be a crisper quality because, guys, We'll get into this a little bit later, but if you didn't know the differences between like Samsung's QLED and LG's OLED, we checked into it yesterday during the stream, and we kind of realized that OLED is a better quality, and the reason it's better quality is because of the contrast. OLED kind of aims towards having a lot of darker color contrast, while QLED is for that full color spectrum. So the colors for QLED, which are what Samsung is offering, look more crisp. The colors are really bright and they look very nice. However, if you don't know already, what makes something look very defined is the shadowing. Like if you were to look at my hand right now, if the color of my hand was very crisp from a QLED screen, you'd see more color than you would see definition. But an OLED would really emphasize on the shadowing, the lines in my hand, the dark spots where they're getting the actual detail. It comes from the darkness. So that's why the OLED has been proving to be superior to the QLED. So that's just a little side topic, but we'll get into that in just a little bit. But I am interested in seeing that deal. So let's look at some categories. So what would you guys want to look at today? We just kind of looked at some TVs. Let's look at some deals for desktop computers. You want to upgrade your computer at work. You want to upgrade your computer at home. You work from home. You want to get an idea as to what kind of deals are coming about for that. Well, let's take a look. So this site is really user friendly. They even show you where you're going to be purchasing these things from: Amazon, HP, Walmart, Dell, Newegg, which is one website that we visited yesterday, BJ's Wholesale, Dell, and those are the best deals right now for desktop computers. I lie, it still continues. The list goes on and on. Show more. The list goes on and on. But those seem to be the best deals, and when they say deals, it means that you're saving the most money on that product. So let's look at what the best deals are. So they have a best-selling desktop computers under $200. That's pretty cool. You can look into that from Walmart. The Apple Mac Mini for $499. The Apple iMac and iMac 5K desktop starting at $1089. And then the all-in-one desktops. Now, I'm not a fan of all-in-one desktops, guys. I've just known from experience that they give quite a bit of trouble. So I really wouldn't head in that direction, but it's entirely up to you. Dell's Inspiron. This is a very commonly used business computer. It's a work computer that you'll find in a lot of smaller companies or even bigger companies. It's relatively fast, whilst still being a very good price. So $399 for this, for a powerful machine like this, is a good idea. Now the all-in-ones, I kind of just run from them, guys, and that's a personal preference. You can ask more questions about that if you wanna find out why I'm running from them. I'll make sure to tell you, but I'll leave that story for another time. BJ's, I did not expect to see any deals from BJ's, like BJ's Wholesale. That's pretty interesting. And then they also, so that's for an Acer. That's for more of the monitors now. So this is just a monitor, not a desktop, meaning it doesn't come with the actual computer itself. It comes with the monitor. It's just the monitor. So that's cool. This is a $40 off. This is $150 off. An HP all-in-one. I'm still running from the all-in-ones. You can't trick me, guys. I'm not a fan. Alienware Aurora. This is a very nice desktop, and this is obviously going to come with just the CPU itself. It's not going to come with a monitor. So guys, that $200 off may seem very good, but do you need to spend $1,000 on a machine? In my opinion, I would rather purchase one, and we can jump into a couple of those. We're going to be doing Tiger Direct, which is another website. We'll be touching on that this stream. And so, sorry about that. Kind of lost my train of thought there. I would, we did touch on something from Tiger Direct, which is another company that I think they do a lot of hardware parts for computers. And guys, during this Black Friday, you're going to see a lot of deals. And if you want the experience with building a machine, I highly recommend it. I built the one that I'm using right now, and it really took I would say maybe 4 hours to assemble once I got everything, all the pieces together, and it was, you know, for the monitors and everything included, around $1,500, which is a very good price. But it would have costed, and that was not on Black Friday. So if I had gotten the deals on the product, the components for my computer now, I could probably get it for about 1,000 or maybe less, which is really good. And I'd probably get much better, you know, graphics cards and stuff like that too. So guys, if you are interested in getting a new desktop, I would either let you at least first look at some of the guides to building a desktop, because it's really not that hard, dude. Guys, there are so much YouTube videos on how to build a desktop, even for a specific chassis. So the case that you'll be using, you can look up how to build a desktop with this case, and I guarantee you, you will find some information on YouTube. You will find probably most likely a step-by-step guide from start to finish for the assembly. I know that I found quite a few. I use a lot of them to create my own notes. If you guys have any questions, I'm more than willing to answer them. It was, you know, at the end of the day, it really comes down to almost building a Lego in a sense. I kind of describe that to people. If you're good at taking direction and looking and knowing where to check the user manual and to rely on the user manual for everything, then you're going to be able to build a computer super easy. So desktops could be a really good buy for you guys, but right now you're also going to see a lot of deals on components, hardware components, and if you build a PC, guys, you're already going to save money. This $800 PC could cost maybe $400 to build. That's half off just for building it yourself, not from getting it from them. And then imagine on top of that having the Black Friday sales on each specific hardware component. Guys, you can save a lot of money right now building yourself your own PC. It takes 4 hours. You gain a lot of experience doing it. I was so grateful that I was able to build it. It was actually my first PC that I've ever built, and it gave me a plethora of knowledge. I was very grateful for it, and I'm very grateful to use it. It's quite a beast, if I'm not mistaken. Look at this. Look at that. She's a pretty one. Nice little RGB. Got all those lights and stuff. But yeah, really not that difficult, and I'd highly recommend it. So we'll get into that in a little bit. So that's some of the better deals, and this website is going to show you the, you know, at the top is going to have the best deals, like what is in comparison to what you're saving for the product that you're getting. Now they're still going to have a lot more deals down here. They're just not going to be as drastic. You'll see, you know, this is the Ryzen, so this will be for a graphic. This is a processor. Yeah, oh yeah, the AMD. Yep, this is a processor here. You see $10 off the new i7. Well, not the new i7. Is this the i9? No, this is an i7 processor. More desktops, bunch of other stuff. They're gonna have a bunch here. So if you guys are looking for any deals on desktops, you're gonna want to check them out here before making that decision on if it's worth it building your own PC, which I highly recommend doing or considering at least, guys. So let's continue. So that was desktops. Let's look at a couple, you know, let's look at some tablets. Let's see what are the deals on tablets, because tablets don't only go for just iPads nowadays, guys. There are stuff like the EliteBook, Microsoft Surface, and the ZBook, which are super powerful computers just in the form of a tablet. But I'm not sure if they're going to have many deals on that stuff. So, but we'll see. You never know. They may have something. So they have the 99 Fire HD 10 tablet from Amazon. That's pretty cool. $99. You save $50 on that. They have a kids version of it, which is really, I didn't realize it comes with that built-in case. I guess they know very well that kids are going to be destroying these things. They have the iPads, which are standard Samsung tablets, starting at about $549. Walmart has, you know, tablets under $50 plus free 2-day shipping. There's a bunch of deals that you're going to see, but I really wanted to see, like, this is a more of a, this is almost this is an Android quad core, so that means it's a powerful tablet that you can then almost use as if it was a laptop, which is really cool. I want to see though if they're gonna have any ZBooks. No, I thought this was a Microsoft Surface for a second there. We were close. It's a Galaxy Book. Let's see. And that's the beauty, guys. I love how they're giving me all these different options, you know, from Target, Best Buy, to Amazon, Walmart, HP, Dell. I love that. Apple. You gotta keep. I like that they're doing the research for me instead of me having to sit down there and go between. Oh, I want to check this iPad on Apple.com and see what their discount is. Oh, let me check what it is on Best Buy. Let me check this version on Best Buy. Instead of having to go through all those smoke and mirrors, guys, you're just gonna go right to the source. The people that are doing that work for you. Their whole job is pretty much to compile Black Friday deals. So trust in that and trust in these websites that I'm about to show you. And choose whichever one you like the most. That user interface, it really comes down to how you're having, how you enjoy using it, and if you like the features that the website has, and that should be your drive to using it. If not, then it's okay to go back the old-fashioned way. A specific company or manufacturer that you're interested in, check out the deals from that manufacturer, but make sure you take into consideration everything else we spoke about today, and that being the misconceptions about Black Friday, as well as making sure that you're not buying an outdated product just because that price tag is so low. Trust me, I've been in that situation. I've purchased stuff that have just been old and regretted it down the line because I'm like, oh wow, I spent $200 on this, a steal for something worth $500. But then I realized that instead of me spending maybe $100 or $150 more on the newer version of that, I end up losing $200 instead of potentially losing $100 or $150 from spending a little bit more, which I wouldn't have lost because I would have got a longer lifespan out of that product. That is the goal, guys. You want to make sure that you are, almost in a sense, I like to look at buying products almost like renting them. If I can, buy a product for $500, I want to make sure that I can get at least 2 years out of it, and that way, I'm spending approximately what? That's 24 months, $500. That is, what is that? $50 a month? No, oh, sorry, $25 a month. Yeah, $25 a month for using something worth $500. That's, to me, very reasonable. If I get 2 years out of that, I just pay $25 a rent a month, which is nothing for whatever that $500 device may be. It may be a laptop, an iPad, a desktop, a TV, all of those things. You're gonna get that $25 a month value for sure from using it, as long as you're not buying it for the sake of buying it, which is another topic that we'll table for another time, because that is something that a lot of people do, and I know I've been in those situations too. We like to spend money, and Black Friday is just a sickness. You even are more inclined to spend it. They even have cool pens and styluses for your iPads, for your tablets. Yeah, that's the thing about me being an Apple user. Get so comfortable with calling everything an iPad. I actually own one of these at home. The deal is expired. They no longer have this deal. I actually bought this last year during Black Friday for like $10, and I still use it. It still works, guys. I think the only reason they had it selling for so low was because of the color, which is also something, brings a good topic, guys. Check the colors. You may find the same product in black selling for $50 or $100 more. When it's looking at microphones and stuff like that, you may find something $50 more or just $10 more, but it's just due to the color. And if you're okay with getting something that's blue instead of black because it's $10 less, then you're in the same boat I am, and I would go ahead and make that purchase. Because colors like that, come on, it's not really, that doesn't really affect the use of it. We're trying to make sure that we're getting our money's worth, and that's based off of using it, not how it looks. So they have a lot more tablets. I'm not seeing the Microsoft Surface, but these deals have expired, which is interesting too. That this, that at least they show you what deals were expired. These deals are no longer available, which kind of sucks. It makes you think about what you missed out on, but it helps you realize that these deals do not last forever, and you've got to jump on them. But I'm sure there are going to be some Surface deals like this one right here. You can get the Surface for about $259 less. This one here for about $400 less. Still relatively expensive, unless you get like the Surface Go Bundle Essentials. You only save 120 bucks on it though. It says save 70, but I don't know where they got that math from. They, of course, you're going to get to the bigger ones, and these margins for savings aren't really that big. So personally, you want to make sure that you're getting deals that are actually still valid and not expired. But I really do like this site. I find this one of the easier ones to use, and that's why I kind of want to kickstart you guys with it. We'll look into more specific details. I kind of want to just get through the 5 sites without spending too much time on it. So the next one is not Black Friday. We just checked out blackfriday.com. Now we're going to check out, ironically, theblackfriday.com. I don't blame them for trying to get this domain, guys. Whoever purchased blackfriday.com got a steal. I'm sure they had to spend quite a bit of money on that domain name, that website name. Well, the blackfriday.com probably spent a lot less because they were just like, hey, let's just throw the in front of it and we'll be a big competitor, which they are. So, or you never know, they could actually be owned by the same company. I wouldn't even put it past them. So, now this is the Black Friday. Now this is Best Buy. We don't want to look at the Best Buy sales. We want to give them the general idea. Now this one is at the front. It doesn't just show ads. It's specific. It shows the companies or the manufacturers themselves, and then from there you would select and then look for the product that the sales are for. However, they still give you the option to check. I'm pretty sure to check the overall deals. So let's look at the overall deals right here. We got early, best Black Friday, TV, laptop, tablet, video games, and more. So they have a bunch of different stuff. These are the same categories, guys. Using the categories to drive your search is gonna make it a lot easier to get that full spectrum of deals for whatever the specific product it is that you're looking for. So let's actually look at, you know, I don't know, smartphone deals. Let's look at some smartphone deals and see what the offers are. So these are Black Friday iPhone X deals. Best Buy, you can save up to $200 on the iPhone X with qualified activation, probably meaning that you have to, you know, probably have some sort of Best Buy account or something like that. Well, that's interesting. They have the iPhone 6 and 6S selling for $150. Very good price. The iPhone 7 for $270. That's a steal. And these are all on Groupon, guys, so they're going to show you where you can get these deals from. But see, you were able to get all the deals from both Target, Walmart, Best Buy, Measure, T-Mobile, and Groupon all in one central platform, which is really easy. This is what I'm trying to direct you guys to keep on using, the category-based search. And that's why these websites are so essential for searching for deals on Black Friday, especially if you don't know what you want, which is always something that, you know, comes to my mind. I always don't know what I want to get during Black Friday. It usually starts with television and ends in television, because I think that's just like the basic sickness for Black Friday. So I need a television. There's deals. Let's get a new TV. Alrighty. I'm gonna go grab a glass of water really quick, guys. I forgot my water bottle at home, took it home for lunch, and then left it there. Perfect, you know? What can you do? I'll be right back. That substance. That water, I swear, from the machine is so cold. Usually I bring my own water in here. I don't know if you guys have seen my Yeti before. But I usually bring that in because I'm a fan of lukewarm water. Or just warm water. Room temperature water is my favorite. It's just easier to... It doesn't make me cold. That's the truth. But that water machine in there is so cold that I have to mix the boiling hot water, because it does hot water too. I have to mix that with the cold water to give me some room temperature water, and would you believe it, it's still cold. I'm confident that they're just trying to freeze me in the office. It's like want to see if we can freeze Logan during his stream, let him stick. So that was pretty cool. We were checking out some deals on some phones. You don't see a lot of phone deals, especially Apple products, guys. If you're looking for a lot of phone deals on Apple products, you're not going to find a lot on the newer phones. Even the iPhone X is not considered the newer model, since that came out last year. The new model would be the iPhone XR or XS or whatever it is, and you will not find any deals on that. It's just how Apple is. Apple does not give you deals on their new products, which kind of ties in with what we were talking about earlier. Remember, guys, Samsung, you're going to find deals for older models Samsung computers, TVs, like especially the 6000 series compared to the 8000 series. Now the 8000 series are the newest and most up-to-date Samsung TV. However, you're going to still get a deal on that. You're going to get maybe I wouldn't say 100, minimum I would think $200 off based off of what we saw yesterday. Minimum $200 off of the newest version. And however, the year before, the 2 years before model, you're going to get up to $600 and $500 off, which is ridiculous. But remember, guys, that's the motive. They're trying to get rid of that old stock that's going to sit there and eventually become obsolete. No one is going to purchase a product that is 3 years old just because you left it in the store for that long. And Apple has realized that, but they're not even bothering to give deals because they're that closed market, guys. They know how to run their stuff. They don't even worry about giving deals on their new products because, guys, people are still gonna buy it. Nobody waits till the new time for the new version of an Apple device to come out and wait a year for it, except for me. And the only reason I'm doing that is because I started a plan, so I'm paying for it every month. And that was only a year ago, so I don't finish my payments until next year, November. So next year, November, you can believe it or not that I'm gonna get that new Apple device, but I guarantee there will be no Black Friday sales on it. And Apple is smart that way. So around this time, you'll find a lot more deals on lower level phones, well, not lower level. I'm not trying to diss any Samsung users, but on older versions of Samsung models, and same for older versions of iPhone models. That we just saw there that you can get the iPhone 7 for $270. When the iPhone 7 was first released, it was like $600 to $650. So that is a big margin, but once again, it should highlight to you why Black Friday is the way it is and how they are using it to get rid of old products. Be conscious of that whenever you're purchasing a product, because you don't want to get that old product that's going to be outdated within a year, or a product that has terrible reviews. If there is the option to check the reviews, and that is maybe the one downside to these websites. I'm bringing you to these guys to give you the overall broad perspective for deals for Black Friday. However, they're not going to show you specifics on the user reviews based off of that device. You're going to have to go to the website or the manufacturer from which it is being sold, or the company from which it is being sold, and that way you'll be able to use some user reviews to tell the gauge if the product is actually worth purchasing. Especially on, the reviews can come in very handy during this time frame, because a lot of the time those reviews will be from someone that didn't buy it during a sale. They paid a full price for it, the normal price for it, and they're now going to give you a good estimate as to how it worked when they were paying that much money. And if they are paying $700 for something that didn't really work for them and they're giving it bad reviews, you still shouldn't even pay $300 for it, because you're not going to get the best and the most out of that product. And in a sense, that $300 or that $400 that you saved would end up being the $300 loss because you spent it in the first place. It's just that's a good mentality to keep. You don't always have to stick to it, but you want to keep that in your mind and understand that before going and say, hey, this is something for like $200. Originally it was $1,000. Originally, that would have been $1,000 when it was first released. It may have only been in store selling for $700 up to 2 weeks ago. But now they're going to put the price as originally $1,000 because that was the price it first was when it came into the store. But now it's seeing it selling at $300. You're like, wow, that is a $700 saving. Let me go ahead and buy it. Wait. Hold your horses. Don't run and jump the gun and buy it. You want to do your research. Look into the quality of the product, and that's why I got to give Amazon their credit where it's due. They definitely have that user base, that user review base, where a lot of their products have a large amount of reviews that you can get a good estimate as to if the product is worth purchasing even with the discount. A good gauge that I always like to use is, would I have purchased this money for the full price? Would I have purchased this product right now for the full price, or am I only purchasing it for the deal? Now that is a little bit of a hit or miss, because most of the time a lot of us are just spending money on Black Friday because it is Black Friday and there are going to be deals. But guys, you don't ever want to spend unnecessary money. These are electronic products. These can cost into the hundreds, into the thousands, depending on what you're looking for, and any money spent can be potentially money lost if you're not getting the results that you intended to, that you're not getting out of whatever it is you're purchasing that you put into it. That is the concept of it, and I want you to keep that in mind whenever purchasing anything during Black Friday. You know, I'm really hoping that I could take all my medicine and don't go spend thrift in the next couple of days, and then you see me on Monday next week, sorry, the week after, and I'm like, ah, I bought everything, I got it all, I spent $4,000 on everything. No, guys, I'm not gonna do it. I'm trying hard not to. Trust me. I'm not even just telling you guys the advice just for y'all. It's also for me to realize it, to bring it to thought, to just keep speaking it into the atmosphere until it clicks into my head. Do not get that $1,000 TV because it was originally $2,200. Don't get it. It's a great deal, but it still should only have that much of a discount for a reason. There gotta be a reason. It's either too old, or it has defects or bad reviews. Those are the reasons. Either that, or it's a freak of the trade, or you're gonna have to stand up all outside and it's a doorbuster, which in that case you have to camp overnight, which I'm definitely not doing. I just don't have the time for that, and I'd rather enjoy my Black Friday, my Thanksgiving, as I'm sure everybody else does, or majority of people, because a lot of people camp out on Thanksgiving. It's supposed to be the day of giving thanks, not the day of, you know, spending a bunch of money on, or waiting for products to spend a bunch of money on. Oh, this happened to me yesterday. Oof. It's like the Black Friday gods are trying to kill me from giving away their secrets. Okay, so this is a pretty cool site, you guys. One of the bonuses I didn't really point out was that all of these sites have a shopping list, so you can add them to your shopping cart. Some of them do support you being able to purchase them, even though I wouldn't recommend doing that, because you're going to want to make sure you're buying it from the manufacturer or the company that is selling it directly. It's reputable, you know. You want to make sure you're spending money in the right places. You don't want to put any of your credit card information on anything. Even though these websites are trusted, you know, they're only trusted as far as I can throw them, and I rather trust companies that have a lot of money on the line and their credibility is on the line, and that is why they're going to make sure that, you know, you're getting what you paid for. However, utilizing the shopping cart is super helpful, because then you can, you know, you can browse for a large portion of products. Right here, you can words can't speak. You're gonna browse for a large options and different products in different categories, and you want to keep track of what you're getting, so just throw them into that shopping list, and then you can summarize at the end, see what you really need out of that shopping list, and then start going to the manufacturers of the companies themselves and then make the purchases. And that way, you know, you can feel confident in the site that you're purchasing from. You know, you never want to be worried about your credit card information, your banking information, anything like that, guys. We practice safety and security here. That is one of the #1 things that I push, and I've discussed it many a times on stream. Safety and security is important, so no matter what these websites may be, make sure that whatever you're purchasing from is a reputable website, a reputable company, and a reputable manufacturer. And that just goes into the products itself. You're not going to buy anything that's, you know, if you're getting a big Black Friday sale on some off-brand products from I don't even know where, from China or something like that, you may not be getting what you really want. It's just that's the luck of the draw with those things. You're gonna save a lot of money, you get a off-brand product, but then it comes and it doesn't do half the things that you wanted it to do, or that it was intended to do. Happens all the time. Still, utilize the shopping cart, guys. So that was some of the deals. They also have coupons and they have live deals. I don't even know what this is. I'm assuming this is your deals that you need to buy now or they run out. This is a pressure cooker. That's pretty cool. I was speaking about getting a pressure cooker with my fiance. Ray-Ban sunglasses. Those are aviators. Those are pretty cool for 65 bucks. Not too bad. Comfortable mini set. US Army men's full zip hoodie. It's a little skinny to be wearing that hoodie. And then an Asus monitor. So this is all like, live deals that are going on right now that may not be there for very long, and that is cool that they're giving you the option to look at these. A Dell Inspiron i7, pretty cool. The Samsung 82-inch, 4K Ultra HD. Now, guys, big misconception about TVs. 4K and Ultra HD go hand in hand. If you see a TV that says 4K from one brand and then you see it saying 4K Ultra HD and it's more money, do not get fooled. If it's 4K, it has Ultra HD. That's just how it works. That resolution, it will be ultra high definition. It has a 4000 4K resolution. It sounds weird when you say 4000. 4K resolution. Sorry if you guys are hearing me gulp. I talked about this yesterday too. It's like I didn't even know that I don't know how to drink without gulping. It's just I don't even know if it exists for men. Is it a possibility? If you're in the chat right now, please let me know. Is it possible to drink without gulping as a man? I don't know, but this Adam's apple I really think just affects that. Is this the new Nintendo Switch? Yep, this is the new Nintendo Switch, and they already have $70 off. And guys, this came out very soon. That's a pretty good deal. So that's cool. They have the live deals. They have, the different. Oh, it's taking a while to get up the top. They have the live deals, the coupons, local deals, latest deals, all this kind of stuff. But this is more deals of America. This is a separate thing. Let's go back to Black Friday. So let's look at, we could stick on this some more, but I'm going to jump over to the next platform because I want to start going through some of the sites themselves. So some of the actual manufacturer sites themselves. So look at this one. Is called BlackFridayAds.net or BFAds.net, and this is also going to have that same shopping cart. Actually, I don't think this has a shopping cart. It more has favorites where you can add things to your favorite list, which is a similar thing because, guys, you're really and truly not going to want to buy these things through here. You want to buy from manufacturers directly to ensure that the product is will to be delivered. You don't play around with your money like that, guys. So let's look at today's hottest deals, which is really cool. Remember, they're also going to give you the option to select from store, but we're not really going to do that here because we know that we can go to the stores themselves and find that. We want to get a comparison, an overall view for all the products for that for all the products from different brands from that category that we're interested in. So, for instance, let's look at some just basic home. Let's see, appliances. That's going to be like home stuff. Electronics. Let's look at some electronic stuff. So you're going to see deals. Look at this. They have a Fossil Sport smartwatch. I do like the Fossil smartwatches. They're actually very sleek and very compact. They're maybe not as thin as the Apple watches, but I do like them. I do like the round face instead of the square face. I've always been a fan of normal watch styles. I'm not really too keen on square face watches, and that's why I was kind of like hesitant to ever buy an Apple watch. It kind of goes back to I don't even know why Apple would only go for square. It doesn't really make sense considering that most watches are not square. Their whole like products are pretty square. and that was even a metaphor, but it could be taken like that too. They are pretty square. I own a MacBook Pro and an iPhone, if you guys were wondering, so don't worry. I'm a square. Just easy use, man. Just easy to use. Less stress in my life. So this is the deals on today's Hot Electronics. Now this website isn't as big, but guys, there's more the merrier. There's no reason to not have all these websites that can possibly give you further information or deals that you just didn't see on the other ones. Now this one is not as big as the BlackFriday.com or BlackFriday.com, but it is still super useful. You also, comparison. You want to make sure that whatever website you're on is actually giving you the deal that you need. So look at this. That was that thing. Remember, guys, I talked about that $1,000 TV that I'm trying not to buy. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. I'm trying not to buy this, and it's just I try to yesterday I went home and I tried to convince my fiance that I was like, yeah, so we're buying a TV. She was like, yeah, I see that Samsung has a really good deal on this TV for about $350. And I'm like, well, how old is the TV? She's like, I don't know, it's a deal. It was originally $800. I was like, yeah, I'm sure it was originally $800, and they're trying to get rid of it because it's old. But she's like, and then she's like, oh, so what else would you want to buy? I was like, well, I see this really nice one for about $1,000. And she was like, I'm not spending $1,000. And I'm like, you're not really spending $1,000 if you think about it. You're only spending $500. So that sounds like a deal to me because we're splitting it, right? So I'm like, so that sounds like a deal to me. You could just get that $500, and you technically spent almost the same as the other TV. Doesn't that sound worth it to me? And she's like, no, it doesn't sound worth it to her, but it sounds worth it to me, so I can go ahead and spend the whole money. And of course, I'm not going to spend all that. Let's get real. I'm not going to drop the whole lot on a TV that we're both going to watch. That doesn't make much sense to me at all. I'm trying to figure out now, if I do get this TV, how am I going to get rid of the other one? Offer up. Make any offers, guys. If you want an LG Smart TV from 4 years ago, let me know. We're going to sell it for the low. But yeah, this is a pretty cool deal. I do wish they would show all of the deals in comparison to this one. All the Samsung deals, not just the 65-inch QLED, which we talked about, guys. The QLED is kind of, it's turned me off of Samsung. I was so convinced that this year I was gonna make that dive, that jump, and get a Samsung TV. I like smart TVs. I know that Samsung is the leading competitor. They're pretty much, their hardware is in everything. Their hardware is currently the solid state drive for the computer that I'm using right now. Their hardware makes up the hardware inside this Apple device. It's just Samsung is the leaders of hardware, so I was like, yeah, let me go ahead and get a Samsung TV. But now, doing my research and realizing the difference between QLED and OLED, I'm coming back to my LG. I'm seeing my LG as being the next big, the competitor, the big competitor without the name Samsung. And I think they've really proven themselves. So it's hard for me to make that decision right now. I'm really on the fence here, guys. So, if you do have any advice in that regard, I know I'm willing to hear it out. Hold on, I'm going to go get my thing to clean my glasses, because so far I can't see anything. They're really a little blurry. I'll be right back. I'm not going to bother to put it on the be right back screen. No BRB. guys. Got a little caught up talking. Yes, we're still Black Friday talking, man. It's Black Friday coming up on Friday, dude. This is like quite possibly like the biggest thing out here when it comes to sales. People go crazy. People die during Black Friday, Pineapple. You don't even realize that. It's not funny. Not funny about that. But it's kind of ridiculous if you think about it, that these deals will drive people so crazy that people die from it. Yeah, there's been cases where people just get trampled in a stampede because a bunch of people are going in and then they fall, and then yeah, it can get really bad, man. So yes, it is a relevant topic. Actually, it starts on the 3rd. Dude, Black Friday is technically this whole week and next week. That's one of the things I kept telling people. It's much larger than just 1 week. It's actually or 1 day, sorry. It's 2 weeks. Especially the week after, like next week, you'll see every single deal will still be there. Only the ones that, you know, the products were sold and they ran out of that product will be gone. But most of the time, all those ones that are going to be gone are the big blockbuster deals, and those are for products that are old, dude. I'm not interested in getting an old Samsung TV. I'm interested, excuse me, in getting a discount on a new one. Like, why am I going to buy a 3-year-old TV because you're saying that it's now $250 instead of $800? That doesn't make a lot of sense to me. That's just, hey, you're just trying to get rid of the product. I'm not that interested in it. I want it to actually last me 3-4 years instead of lasting me 1 year, when I realize I have an outdated piece of machinery and they got like 3D models coming out the TV at that point, because technology is just rapido. Pepsi Max? What is that? Yeah, I'm afraid to type this in, man. I'm afraid. What is Pepsi Max? Is it a drink? Dude, you can't be drinking this poison, man. Anything. You shouldn't drink any sweet drinks, bro. They're straight poison. It's already carbonated water and corn syrup. That's all you're drinking. It's corn syrup mixed with carbonated water. I don't recommend it, man. I'd get you the discount. I'd buy the product and then I'd burn it in front of you, then give it to you, man. I'm not gonna allow you to kill yourself at that, Pineapple. Don't be drinking this stuff, dude. I haven't had a soft drink and I don't even know how long, bro. I like, because when I go to the movies I have a Coke sometimes, but those are very rarely. Bruh, sugar free just means that they put more poison in it to counter. If you could use fake, you think fake sugar is better than real sugar? There's no way. Let me look at that again. Pepsi. Nah, bro. Don't believe this zero sugar stuff, dude. In it, they use a thing that's even worse for you. Like the zero sugar, the sweetener that they're using to compensate that is even worse for you than just drinking the sugar. I'd rather drink a bottle of corn syrup than to drink a bottle of zero sugar syrup, because you put something else in it to make it sweet, dude. Some of these things are linked to like killing people, man. I don't know. To each his own. I'll get you the deal. I'll send you if there's any coupons, man, I could send that to you. But other than that, I don't know how I'm shipping anything all the way over there. That'll cost more in shipping, and at that point you wouldn't even get any deals. Wait. What? What am I seeing right now? Yeah, if you fall asleep drinking any of those things, man, like cola, yeah, that'll ruin it. Am I really seeing this right now? Is this like... what's going on? A pack of 24 is going for $197. Guys, this is a little bit off topic, but that's just... what is this? Is this like an expired version of it or something? Like I don't even know. I'm just jumping off of that. That's crazy. Oh, I'm about to say, that's just weird as hell. It has like 6 reviews too. Like, yeah, this is a good product. Get it, man. It's a good Pepsi Max. It's made in a factory in the middle of Taiwan. So, this is right now the big TV. Oh yeah. How cheap are jeans over there, man? I remember I did a class in a study for South Africa, and it was pretty much a world history class before we did world history, and then we dove into South Africa. But one of the big things they talked about was like jeans are like a currency over there, man. Like, well, used to be a currency. People could come over with their jeans and get a lot of money back for just having jean shorts or jean pants. I'm pretty sure you're familiar with that. I'm actually wearing some right now, some denim jeans, man. Can it see it? Or is it like see-through? It's blue, so it's see-through? Oh, that's funny. I never realized that. It's like, so you couldn't really tell right now that I have my knee out, right? That was funny, man. I'm wearing some right now, though. I've always wondered if that was true, though, so I would like for you to help bust that myth if it's true. Yeah, other sodas are bad. But yeah, you gotta answer me on that. I know, man. I'm not. I could never ever put that staple on your entire nation, bro. I would never do that. I'm not that kind of person. I don't justify. I know. I know things. I'm not like, so close-minded. I'm pretty sure y'all drink a lot of normal stuff like water out there, juice, normal people things, milk, goat's milk. I don't know. Lactose-free milk. I'm pretty sure everything we have out here, you guys have out there, just a different version of it. But I do want to know about the denim, though. Is denim still worth a lot out there? Or was it ever really worth a lot? But yeah, where was I? I was looking at... No, I wasn't on this one. I was over here looking at this deal for this TV. Are you familiar, Pineapple? Are you familiar with QLEDs versus OLED TVs? And what the difference is? The Fire Stick bundle, guys, you can get a much better deal than just for $39.98. I'm pretty sure Amazon itself has a better deal than this, or is this the deal that they have? What is worth a lot? Venom is illegal unless you buy it for killing ants. I was talking about denim, like, jeans, like those pants. I remember back in the day, my history professor told me that people would travel to Europe and Germany and Sweden and Norway to give people their jean shorts. That denim material, that blue material, and it would actually be worth a lot of value. So I was wondering, I doubt it's probably worth anything like that now, because I'm pretty sure y'all manufacture them over there as well. But I was wondering if you ever heard of that, if that was something that y'all recognize in your history or whatnot. But yeah, Venom, of course. Well, I'm assuming Venom. Oh, well, no, I don't mean like where you would sell it. I mean as in there, that the people, as in actually, if you were in Norway right now, getting a pair of jean shorts would be expensive. That's what I meant. He said that people would travel from the States to Europe with their jeans and get a lot of money from selling jeans, selling that denim material. But I'm surprised that poison for killing ants is expensive. Why is that expensive? Like, what if you needed poison for killing rats around your house? Would that be really expensive too? We're getting off topic. Black Friday, unless they got Black Friday deals for poison. I don't doubt, man. At this point in America, they got Black Friday deals on guns as well. I actually want to know that. Speak of it. Yes. There's a bunch of sales on guns. Reasonable, right? Reasonable. So yeah, pretty much can get anything over here on Black Friday for some sort of discount. I do like this TV, but we keep going clicking over to the site even though I'm here. So we're at this site, guys. I really don't think is, it's useful. It'll give you a good idea, but it's not like the top contender. I kind of just leave this as like a last choice, a last reference. BF ads compared to the BlackFriday.com and BlackFriday.com. This isn't really that big boy. Next is Got a Deal. So BlackFriday.gotadeal.com, which is pretty good too. It's kind of the same BF ad style. It's not as user friendly as these guys. I'm gonna post a link for all of these actually in the chat really quickly. Let me post these. I think I did this yesterday as well. I want to give you guys, well, I don't want to post that. Let me just put these up for you guys. So you guys at least have a reference as to where I am getting this information from. So we've gone through the BlackFriday.com, we've gone through BlackFriday.com, we've gone through BFAds.net, and now we are on BlackFriday.gotadeal.com. So let's look at this stuff. They're gonna this is where I always gonna lead you guys to, man. I'm gonna lead you to the categories, cause there's no point in using these sites for just looking up a specific company or seller, because you can go to their websites and find the same deals. If I went to samsclub.com, I would find the same Black Friday ads that they would have here. But I want to get a general view of all of the products from different companies and different manufacturers, and that's why the category tools is very essential for these websites. So let's look at, I don't know, I'm not really going to do a bunch of kitchen stuff, even though I should. And my fiance would be super upset at me for just dissing looking at kitchen stuff, because we do need some kitchen stuff. Actually, I'm going to look at kitchen stuff real quick. I just want to see if they have any deals on what's it called? You see this is the thing. This website is not going to be super crisp when it comes to... See, this doesn't have as easy of a user interface. That's what I'm telling you. These ones here, guys, are the best for that user interface, that easy to use. However, these guys are gonna take some, a little bit of sifting through. It's kind of like shopping at TJ Maxx. You're gonna have to look through and click and read. It's not gonna be all visual pictures, which kind of, doesn't really work so well for them, in my opinion. But it could potentially have them allow them to add a lot more content, because they don't have to add pictures for every single item. So you see a bunch of stuff. So it's really going to take a lot of searching. So maybe these guys for categories, this one isn't such a good idea for categories. Look at latest online deals. Let's look at this, see what they have here. If it would let me click it, what's going on? It's like, no, you can't. You're not allowed to. So that's cool. You're pretty much, this is a big one right here. $200 free, shipped free. That is really good price. I just don't know, man, about buying a console right now, because I know that the PS5 is going to come out next year, and that's just an obvious. They've already started production for the games. It's probably going to come out late next year. So what is the point in me buying this for $200 and it end up not being worth anything when they get release the new version of the PlayStation? But yeah, this is going to have more of like a general topic. Look at this. Oh, I saw this just now, the Philips air fryer. Guys, if you don't know about air fryers, I had something. I was at Best Buy, surprisingly, and they were selling them in there, but it wasn't a Philips, it was some other brand, and they were selling these air fryers, and I was like, air fryer? What do you mean an air fryer? And they were like, it fries with using air, so there's no like carcinogens. It doesn't use oil or anything like that. It's a healthy way to fry something, which I thought was impossible. I was like, so how is it fried? How does it get that fattiness? But it uses its own fats, the own fats from the whatever it is that you're frying. So they fried some tater tots, and tater tots, and I tasted them, and they were crispy, dude. Like, these these tater tots were crispy, and it was fried using something that uses air, and like, so it was super healthy. I was really fascinated, and I maybe buying one. I don't know. This one was a little bit cheaper than that one. I saw those ones were bigger though, and they were selling for like, I think $250 for the big one. So I'm gonna check Best Buy to see. Actually, we could check that right now. You know, this is the point of checking these deals. Best Buy air fryer. Let's see. So it wasn't the Philips though. It was a. Was it the Philips? I thought I could have sworn it was another brand. Let's look. Air fryer Best Buy. What outro, man? Is it a video on YouTube? So they have a bunch of different ones. Wow. I'm actually really interested in trying these out. Look, there's, oof, look at that. It's a stainless steel Okurma. No, Gorimia. What is that? Gormia. I can't even speak. I'm trying to sound professional. Philips. $100. Some of these are really expensive. The digital air fryer. See, at that point, I would just get a super cheap one, like, to try it out. Alrighty. I'll give you that real quick. Take a little detour, guys, and we're going to look at one of our viewers' channel and see what his new video is, you know. Guys, if you are also interested in, you know, me showing some of your videos, I'm more than willing to. Just hop in the chat and let me know. Let's take a look at it. I can't even check my subscribers. I don't know why, but apparently I can't. I don't know why YouTube is being a little weird. For some reason, man, I can't even find your account. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if you want to send me the link, man, or what's the name of your channel? I don't know why I can't find it in my... I don't know if you want to oh wow. My name is Logan. I was baptized as Logan. Oh, that's cool, man. Oh, I like that. I like the audio, man. You really have me sold on the audio. I'm a fan of good quality audio behind any video that I'm watching, so I really like that. That was pretty cool. Well done. Well done, man. I'm just gonna give that one more watch. Cause I liked the audio. I'll give that to you. Did you start using what I showed you or no? Did you use YouTube's audio library? Please tell me you did, man. That'll make me excited. If you didn't, you better go here now. Dude, it's pretty clean, I'm not gonna lie, so I may have to start using them instead. But YouTube's audio library is pretty big. But what is the link for that? What is it? Copyright? You just typed in copyright free music, kind of like Pixels. If you haven't used Pixels before, Pixels is pretty cool for copyright free pictures. Guys, if you haven't seen this, it's really cool. So if you wanted something like Fortnite, they probably have a bunch of pictures, yep, that are free, which is pretty cool. We'll show the music, even if it doesn't allow you to post a link. It'll still show me the over for review, so that I can see it at least. Give you one more little free view, man. Do I hear my voice in it? Am I going crazy when I say I hear my voice in it? I don't know, but I think I hear my voice in it, man. I can already see it start to gather. Dude, is that me? Blow my mind right now and tell me that's me. That is me. That's me, bro. It has to be. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Pineapple, let me know. That would be funny. Let me know, man. You got the suspense is killing me. You gotta let me know. Where did the voice come from? My guy, that sounds like me. That sounds like me. Dude, it is, bro. Oh, it is. I love it, bro. I actually sound pretty professional. I thought it sounded pretty good. I was like, dang, who's that smart guy in the background that he has during it? I love it, dude. I love that. That's awesome. I was like, I sound all sorts of sophisticated. I like it, man. That's awesome, dude. It is me for sure. I can hear my voice. That's pretty cool. And I find it funny that you'd even do it on purpose. That makes it seem kind of like, that makes the outro, I don't even know. I'm not boosting it because it's my voice, but it makes it seem kind of, I don't know, tasteful. Like it's, I don't know. It seems like you're watching something that that it works well together. I don't know. Shh. Look at that. So it's not copyright free. I'm suing you. Easter egg. For real. I gotta sue you now, bro. You're using my voice. That's the Easter egg. I'm just kidding. I love it, dude. You should use that more often. Show me some cool stuff that you could do with my audio. And if you could do an outro with me while I'm talking my audio, that would be cool, man. I really like that. Show me a little outro while I'm talking, gather some clips of me talking, put some cool music on it. That would be sick. If you did that for me, I'd add it to my my stream so that when I end it, I can use that as the outro clip. You can add it as one of my layers. So that, like, just like how I put, like, you know, stream starting soon, or be right back, I could do something with that. That would be cool. When do I say things stupid? I'm just kidding. Of course, you know, things slip. Turn into ear rape. But please do elaborate. Please do elaborate what you mean by that. What is it that I've said that has been so terrible to hear? I would love to know. I like to think that some of the stuff I say is pretty relevant. Well, you know what? If it makes a good audio clip, dude, it sounds good to me. Everything I say is relevant. Alright. So let's check out bradsdeals.com, guys. Well, our guy Pineapple here makes me a clip with my audio in the background. I find it so funny, dude, that you use that I was talking while you made that outro. That is just hysterically awesome, because it really does sound kind of professional having like a voice in the background. It really makes it work well. You should do that more often, dude. It's that accent. It's really what it is. It's that accent. See? It's a big seller. Alright, so let's look at some Black Friday deals on bradsdeals.com, guys. I don't know if I posted that in the link. Yes, I did. bradsdeals.com. Now, who is Brad? I don't know, but apparently Brad has some good deals. So we're going to check out what Brad's deals are. Now, this one is not going to be as you know, as user friendly as these two here, as I was pointing out earlier. It's gonna be more similar to this one, which took a lot of searching. Like this one took a lot more searching, but Brad's deal has some leaks as to what ads are coming out. But when you say the term leaks, that's pretty irrelevant right now, because all of these ads would be disclosed by the companies themselves, considering that Black Friday is only 2 days away. So let's look at some of these. Are shortcuts, so I actually want to see if this takes you straight over to Amazon. It actually does not, so it just gives you the ad here. Let's view the ad. So save $25 on Echo Dot. So it kind of compiles all of the best deals that they have right now, which is pretty cool as long as you guys are okay with reading. I know that's one of a lot of big issue in most of the time is you want to get that quick visual of the product that you're seeing to remind you, hey, I actually need that, or if it suits your environment. So that's why these two really are the big seller, because they give you that visual display, while these ones are more, you know, you got to go through and stick it out and read through and really do your research. But guys, I do recommend doing the reading. Take the time. These are stuff that you're spending a lot of money on. You want to make sure that you're getting the best deal, and sometimes you got to do the research to ensure that you're getting that best deal. I'm excited to see what you clipped, man. You gotta make it sound sophisticated though, Pineapple. Don't be clipping anything that doesn't sound sophisticated. It gotta sound clean. It gotta sound fresh. So these are some of the deals for the Amazon Alexa. It goes on. They do separate it. These are Amazon devices, so these are all gonna be, you know, devices that are created by Amazon. These are overall, like, you know, percent deals. So it's not only going to be, you know, get this for $50, get this for $10 less. It's going to be, hey, all these topics, like in the toys, you see here, save up to 40% on select toys from Barbie, Hot Wheels, and more. Kind of blows my mind that Barbie and Hot Wheels are still such big competitors in the toy realm. You know, they really established that legendary status. Things from Fisher Price. You know, Fisher Price is probably the biggest producer of what's it called? What are they called? Toddler and pre-toddler toys. And then we got 30% on select strategy board games. So these are gonna kind of break it down. So as long as you're okay with reading, you know, even you don't have to do all of this reading. You can look for the specific area that you want to know about. So like, you know, electronics. Let's look at, they got saved big on an Acer Predator gaming laptop. Check that out. They're not having the prices in here, so that's the only downside to this. This is just going to bring the ads to your attention, guys. This website isn't going to give you that, like, you know, specifics as these ones would. But it's still super useful, guys. Research. That's the best way to make sure that you're getting the best deal for yourself. This is your hard-earned money. You want to make sure you're spending it correctly. I don't want you going on and regret spending something that would never, ever be something good. I kind of talk about that the entire time throughout this stream, and I constantly hit on it, is because a lot of these times these deals are a lot of smoke and mirrors. And you want to check reviews. Reviews are essential. That's why Amazon, I'm leaving till tomorrow, is one of the big sites that I will be going through and checking out all their deals, because I just love their review based system so much. They have so much users, and a lot of their users are dedicated to leaving reviews, and those reviews help us when it is Black Friday. These are people that purchased this when it wasn't Black Friday, and these were full priced items. So if they're giving me a positive review on a item that they bought for full price, dude, you can believe it that I'm more willing to buy that item at half price because of the reviews. But if I see a lot of reviews saying, oh, this is faulty, blah blah blah, it's old software, old hardware, I'm not gonna purchase it. Even if the deal is 80% off, there's no real purpose in doing that, because it's not going to get that longevity that I really want out of it, that lifetime that I want out of anything I purchase. I'm not buying something like food where I just eat it and it's gone. I want something that I can have for up to a year, up to more. Like, these are electronics especially. These things should last us a long set of time. Well, that's true too. There are fake reviews and there are review bots, but Amazon is pretty good at cracking down on those, You could never be safe, Lawrence. You're right, man. You can't really be too safe. But with Amazon is pretty good at cracking down on that, and only, you correlate the reviews based off people that have actually purchased the item. It's in their shopping cart. They purchased it, they went through the process of purchasing it, and they left a review based off of the purchase. So that's where you can kind of trust those. But a lot of other sites, yeah, you're right, that don't have those things in line to make sure that you actually purchase the product. Yeah, there's a bunch of fake reviews. It's like Yelp. I'm not sure if you're familiar with Yelp for your what's it called, food and those kind of places where you're checking out things, and most of the time a lot of those are fake or paid, and those are not what you want. But Amazon, I really do trust when it comes to the reviews, man. They're pretty accurate and pretty good on making sure that the reviews are from a person that actually purchased that device. What do you mean? Please do elaborate. By they let people buy nothing? That sounds more of like an eBay thing. eBay's, oh yeah, that's definitely an eBay thing. There's definitely been situations where eBay has people have no, actually, dude, it sounds like both, because I'm not even gonna lie, I'm not even gonna try and defend Amazon here right now. One of my coworkers purchased something from Amazon. I think it was maybe a month ago, and it was for our company or whatnot. It was for a client, and the envelope was empty. It was an Amazon envelope, and it just was empty. But of course, they just sent it back, and we got the right product within 2 days. And it was... You're lying. You're lying. I don't believe that you can buy nothing. What? It's actually a search thing. What? Unicorn meat? A jar of nothing? Oh, no. No, but you gotta get the joke behind it. It's when people say, like when you're asking your girlfriend what she wants for Christmas, and she's like, oh, I don't want anything. I want nothing. Or like if you're asking their boyfriend and they say the same thing. I've said that to my fiance. I don't want anything. Don't give me nothing. That is actually a really funny joke that you can pull on someone and say, well, you did ask for nothing. This one is probably the best. It said you said you wanted nothing. Oh, that's really cool. That's really smart. That's not. I would categorize that as trash. But in the terms of actually getting nothing, I've been in a situation where I told you just my coworker purchased something and then it came back with an empty envelope. There was nothing in it. So that's even worse than getting one of these. I'd like to buy one of these. Oh, that's funny, man. I feel like I'm gonna get that for my sister, or the jar of unicorn meat. Yeah, $12. Well, for this one, yeah, this one's a little bit expensive, but This guy, $7 for this cube of nothing. That's pretty funny. Or $4 for this. Get it by Friday. That's actually really funny. I find that pretty cool. How is this a reality? Like, this is really something that people do. Hey, so I told someone the other day, if you really want to find out what your fiance or your your girlfriend or your wife or whatever, what they want to eat, you just gotta tell them, guess where I'm taking you, and then they'll tell you. It's the same concept. For this, if they say nothing, you gotta actually get them nothing. Get them that $12 of nothing, and see if they say nothing again. I can guarantee they won't say nothing again. They'll tell you something, even if it's food. At that point, they'll tell you something. So then, one of the sites that we wanted to dive in today was Slick Deals. So we're going to be checking into Slick Deals, Walmart, and Tiger Direct. So let's look into Slick Deals. I'm going to go grab a little bit more water. I'll be right back. All this talking has me parched. You see, I'm getting better at not forgetting to turn my mic off. That's essential. Search on VAT 1912 say and do the challenge on YouTube one time. No, bro. Doesn't sound something that my boss would approve of me doing on live stream. That's the truth. Hold on 1 second, guys. I gotta endorse this check really quickly. Is this on Amazon? What is VAT 19? I don't like going to random websites, bro. Let me check it out. I'm gonna check it out right now on my other screen. It's called VAT 19. It's a gummy. Oh, I've seen these. Toe of Satan. What? It's a lollipop. The world's spiciest. Wow, dude, human beings really just kill me, dude.
The Toe of Satan lollipop is one of the hottest candies north of the underworld, containing a hellfire chili extract that's almost twice as hot as pepper. Pepper spray, that is. This spawn from the seventh circle is rated 900 times spicier than a jalapeno.
Oh,
that's
wow.
hotter than the spiciest pepper known to man. This sucker is sizzling hot. It's we're too scared to lick it in the video hot. We got this demonic delight from a special source, who now will not leave us alone.
Boy, oh boy, Jamie, do I have some great products for you today. Check it out. It's a fiddle made of solid gold.
I want to see someone actually trying it. Oh my god, you always got me doing other stuff, man. But it intrigues me. A Toe of Satan challenge.
Book it.
What's up, YouTube? Trey and
2 million. So this is 9 million. So I'll do 18 million. Or
how you gonna do them both?
I guess it's still 9 million. I'll try it.
I thought we was gonna cut it in half. So I don't have to hear their mouths out there in YouTube land. Oh, Trey,
You want to try to break?
Oh well.
I can't do this. I can't do it. No, I can't. Let's leave it there.
That'll never end well for anybody. Oh wow, who does that? Oh, one of my co-workers makes spicy brownies before. I had those. I actually messed up my fiance so bad with that. I went and we made brownies, and then I went and put the brownies inside the brownies, like cut how they were cut. I kind of replaced them so that she wouldn't think anything, and she would grab them and she put them straight in her mouth. And they were made with like Scotch bonnet peppers, which are pretty hot, like way hotter than jalapenos. So they were pretty hot, but no way on the 99,000 what's it called, Scoville, I think that's what it is, the heat measurement, whatever the SI unit for heat for something that you actually eat that's hot, the Scoville, whatever. That's pretty it was pretty funny, man. I had a video of it too. She would not let me show that video. 9 million? Oh no, that's probably one of the hottest things in the world. I know there's some peppers that are pretty hot, some hot sauces that are pretty up there, but those are hot sauces too. You don't have to like suck on that for like so long. That's the issue with that lollipop, is that you're pretty much sucking on it for such a long period of time that it just is overbearing. That's not my forte, man. I like spicy things, but not that spicy. Okay, so let's look at this Slick Deals, dude. Slick Deals has like a lot of these packages and stuff like that for really good deals. The Carolina Reaper. That's the hottest pepper in the world right now. Is it really hotter than the Carolina Reaper? I don't know. They're going to make me check really quick. Sorry, guys. We're going to get back to it in 1 second. Reaper pepper, Scoville. Is the color of the pepper is... It's the hottest chili pepper. Oh, this was the one. Yeah, that they had in the image. Oh, yeah, this is... Oh, wow. Oh, not me. I'm good, dude. I'm good. I don't need that to ruin my day. Alrighty, so let's look at some ads on this and see what we can get. So they have TVs, computers. This is, guys, remember, these categories are the real place to be. You wanna... If you want a good comparison from different companies, different manufacturers, different people that are selling the product, you're going to want to look in the category section so they can give you that that estimate. So let's look up, let's see, what I'm going to do, let's look up just tech. Let's see what they have for tech stuff. Because I know Slick Deals is a very good website. An iPhone 6 for $99, reconditioned, so that's a repurposed one. That's not too bad. $100 for a new iPhone. It's not terrible. This is the smart LED, only $9. I'm opening that. I'm keeping that over here. That's pretty cool. Samsung fast wireless charger. I have one of these at home already, but it is black, so I don't know. I don't know. I may have to upgrade, guys. These are what I have. No, I have the G230s. These are the G430s, guys. Logitech really isn't cutting it for me when it comes to headsets right now. So I wouldn't head down that path if I was you. Card deck, pretty cool. Hero 4, the mic for it, that's awesome. Fujifilm Instax Mini Instant Camera, upsetting. I bought that for my fiance a year ago for $80, but c'est la vie. This is a lot of cool little tech stuff, accessories, those kind of things. And you can kind of categorize it here based off of the price. You know, if you want to look for something that's in the low range, you could just take this off, and that way it'll be able to show you just all that stuff that's in the low range. Bro, Samsung, I'm sorry, dude, but I like the ease. I agree with you, man, that, you know, iPhones are a little bit of a closed market, but they're just so easy to use and just comfortable, and they're just, the support is just really top notch. Like, that's really what it comes down to be, is that support is just top notch. If you have Apple Care, dude, they replace anything on that phone for nothing. An Apple Watch Series 2 for $160. No thanks. I would prefer to have the 4th series. Is that what it is at now? Let's see what else they got here. The Soundcore. This is the new this is the Amazon, not new. This is the Amazon Bluetooth speaker. This is pretty cool. I think this connects to Alexa. I'm not 100% sure. But that Samsung fast charger though, Pineapple, that's a pretty good deal for $15 for that thing that you just put your phone on and it charges. That's a pretty good deal. You should look into that one, unless you already have a wireless charger or you just prefer plugging it in. I know some people have a preference. The Samsung watches, I'm not gonna lie, they're pretty cool. You're catching on there, man. You're catching on there. I'm really studying a lot of this stuff. You know, I'm showing you guys some deals and stuff like that. But this is a little bit of personal research is kind of mixed in to it, man. So I'm not gonna lie. I'm getting a little benefits out of this. That's why you see me throwing, whenever I find something Pineapple that I like, I'm throwing it over here on my next screen. And I'm just keeping track of that. Like yesterday, I had like 4 or 5 things that I had to go home and confirm with the woman. The wife. Happy wife, happy life, man. Can't buy random stuff or she won't be too happy about that one. Well, this is, let's see, an iPhone 7. That's not too bad. 200. Wait, so this has a scratch and a dent. So what is this? Oh, this is from Groupon. That makes sense. I'm about to say a scratch and a dent. Where does that coming from? I'm not buying that. Cameras, I'm not really too interested in that. Wall adapters. Oh, a solar charger, that's pretty cool. Let's just throw that up there. Just in case, you never know. That'd come in handy, man. People would never really think that you'd use a solar charger, but it would come in handy. Like, think about it. Like, you know, you run out of battery and you just gotta pop your charger in the sun. Dude, that's a win. And for 35 bucks, it may be the deal that I need. Tripods. This is what I really want, dude. But this is not the new one. Yes, it is the 8000. This is what I can't get my lovely lady to let me purchase, man. It's just too much. It's $2,200. That's a serious set of money for a TV. But it's the years that you'll get out of it, dude. It's the time. And this originally must have been, I don't even know. This is an 82-inch. Unnecessary. I would never use an 82-inch TV. That's just a little too big, man. Like, what is the point? What is this? I don't even know what that is. Nvidia Shield Gaming Edition. No, I'm good. I'm good on that. But Slick Deals is... I like Slick Deals. I'm liking their interface. They're definitely, you know... They're growing on me. Oh, you're saying that. You know who bought that? My cousin bought that. I don't know if you were in here yesterday, Pineapple, when I was talking about that, and I'm actually gonna copy them. I'm gonna show everybody what you're referring to, in case they're not watching right now and they come and check the video later. My cousin bought this. Straight up, got this. He didn't even hesitate. It's a really nice quality monitor, and he got it and he bought it for $400. He'd even wait for the Black Friday. He's just a waste of money, but it's really good quality, and it's that 240 hertz, that 1 millisecond delay that really is the seller there. That's that little bit of a delay. But $329 for a monitor is quite expensive when you can get a full TV for that price, man. Have you purchased it? Do you have one, Pineapple? See, this is what I'm looking at. Newest LG TV. No, man. You gotta hustle, dude. My cousin, let's say that same cousin that I'm talking about that purchased that TV, dude. He's a certified hustler. When he was your age, he was buying anything he could get his hands on, even if that was older, you know, Pokemon cards. Sorry, not Pokemon cards. What's it called? Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Anything like that. Anything he could get his hands on, he would buy and then sell. And he made a lot of money doing that. He does it up to this day. That's pretty much what he does. He doesn't even work really. He pretty much just plays Fortnite and that. And the reason that he did buy the new monitor is because he is now converted over to a PC gamer. A PC gamer in quotations, because he still uses he's still using a, what's it called, a controller, which is a little bit lame, but he still comes in first when he's playing on PC only. So he's definitely still competing with those guys. And I told him if he made that jump to play on a keyboard, he can be even greater. But the reason that he's doing that is because he's going to start streaming. And I kind of helped him with his build. He got a 2070 RTX graphics card. Beast of a graphics card with 8 gigs of dedicated RAM, dude. It's absolutely furious. The entire computer is RGB'd out. He bought the same chassis I did, so I had to but he got it built. He was lazy and didn't build it himself, but it came with a bunch of issues, and I had to show him how to fix that. What do you mean by that? Explain. After I'm done with school, my dad and mom will get me into 1 year with streaming, gamer, esport, or graphic design school. They have a streaming school? I don't believe you, dude. Don't tell me I have a school to learn how to stream. You're gonna blow my mind because I'm currently doing this and I may have to enroll. I may have to enroll in the course. That'll blow my mind. I don't believe that. Wow. They must be really esport related because to have a streaming like course, that's really interesting. Is this something that's really only offered in Europe? Because I don't see a lot of these in the States, to be fair. There really aren't. I know that esports are really big in Europe. That's no joke. But out here, I don't see a lot of that or a lot of news about that. So that's pretty cool that you brought that to my attention. I wonder if they do like online classes. I'd really be interested in that, to be honest. You're 14, bro. You're gonna go far. You play very well. You have good reflexes. You just gotta keep at it. I want to see what deals the LG is having right now. Yeah, I don't think it'd be impossible for them to qualify as a job because these are kind of things that are very user based. It's kind of like saying you go into acting school to study acting, but then they can't guarantee that you're gonna get a job as an actor. Yeah. That's pretty cool though, dude. I would totally jump on that. Don't hesitate. If your parents are telling you that, and what age do you finish school the same time that I did in Barbados? 16? Because I know that we're pretty European based. Our education system at least is very British. Oh, that's awesome. Is it gonna be all CS:GO? Don't have any deals. Oh my gosh, look at the quality. Ugh. It's starting at that price. Is there any way to get it down? It's not too bad. $1,600, guys. What games though? CS:GO? Let me see. I don't know, guys. This is hard. I need to convince my gal that this is a good buy. That this is a required purchase. Alrighty, man. Thanks for jumping into the stream, man. I really do appreciate you coming in and talking with me. We'll be here tomorrow, but then I won't be streaming for another week and a bit, man. So I won't see you until a week after that. We won't be streaming until December. But, please jump in tomorrow so that you can catch up with me before I leave for the next week and a half, alright? I just read your comment. Anyways, man. Take it easy, bro. It's always good talking to you. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. But yeah, I'm pretty much trying to decide if this is a move. Guys, this is what I'm talking about when I was telling you guys about TVs, is you want to make sure that you're buying something that is still gonna retain its value. You're not getting something that just because it's having that super discount. But it is still a difficult thing jump and make that purchase. You know, like that's a lot of money. Even though I'm gonna get like $600 off of it, that's still actually more than that. It's a $700 discount. Still a very expensive jump. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be a hard buy. LG OLED. So look it up. Let's see. See, this is the one that I wanted. No. I don't know, man. This is a hard choice right now. I'm not gonna dive too much into it because it's gonna. I'm pretty sure it's gonna consume me. Let me see. LG OLED. Okay. So let's see. These prices are not that appealing. Oh my. Oh! $10,000? Like how? Oh, it's the dual view, so it's back and front. That explains a lot. I'm not seeing what I want. Let's see. LG OLED. This is what I just typed in. Oh, this is not going to give me the deals I want, man. Why is this expired? These deals need to not be expired. I don't need them expired. I need them to be relevant. Oh, wow. That was something different. I don't know. I gotta go use the washroom real quick. All this water that I've been guzzling from all my chatterbox ways. I'll be right back. Boo. I'm back. Sorry, guys. It's all this water, man. Okay, so we got about 15 minutes left in the stream today. Let's kind of go through some, you know, we wanted to go through Slick Deals. I like Slick Deals a lot. I like their interface. I'm going to table it with these two guys here. I'm going to put them on the same table. So blackfriday.com, theblackfriday.com, and slickdeals.net are definitely my 3 favorite top contenders for, you know, getting an overall view as to what deals are out there, not just from individual manufacturers. So that's pretty cool. Excuse me. Let's look up. I wanted to look up some sound bars to see what sound bars were available. Vizio has a really good one. Vizio I'm not really too much of a fan of. Me and Vizio don't really sit so well together, but that's also personal preference, guys. Remember, Bose, that's refurbished though. I don't know about that. Samsung, wow, $1,000 for a speaker. That must be like the highest quality speaker ever. I know that Samsung has a really good deal right now, mix and match with their stuff, which is pretty good. JBL, I know JBL is a good quality in terms of, you know, what's it called, sound, and as a brand. I'm just trying to avoid having this big subwoofer in my apartment. I don't want to have a subwoofer. I don't want to need a subwoofer because of that. I just would prefer to have something sleek and simple, and this is pretty cool. Only save 20 bucks though. That's really not what I want. I want to save something more. And these reviews, remember guys, check the reviews. Doesn't seem that good. Nope. Lag in sound versus TV. Hard to hook up, and sound is very poor. Taking it back today. Don't want it. Terrible purchase. I bought this soundbar as a part of a bundle deal with a 65-inch Samsung TV. I previously had a Vizio TV and a soundbar. The TV is an upgrade and I love it, but the soundbar is terrible. At 100 maximum power, the soundbar does not fill the room with sound. This really diminishes when watching movies, especially action movies. I don't know if I got a dud or if I was to use the Vizio bar filling the room with sound, but I am extremely disappointed in this product. Yeah, guys, you gotta check these reviews. See, like, this is exactly what I wanted. I want to get that bundle deal because that's exactly what he spoke about. The bundle deal is like where I was heading. Because Samsung, if you go to Samsung's actual website, you'll see that bundle deal. You see, you're gonna get this, and then they're gonna say buy now, and then you're gonna bundle it with. Look at that. That's the same soundbar that he was referring to. Or sorry, actually, this was the one I think he was referring to. No, not worth it in my opinion. Especially after seeing that, I don't like the sound of that. So we can look for better quality sound bars for sure. So that's definitely not where we're going to be. Let me look up sound bar. This is tigerdirect.com, guys. This is also a very good website. I'm going to put this up here as well. I do like this as well. So I'm going to add this guy to the table. So sound bar mounting kit. Relatively cheap. Let me see, best quality Sonos. I've heard of you. Acoustics. Best sound bars for 2019, 2018, 2019. We're not there yet. We're not there, Logan. Come on. Polk Command Bar, $199. Ah, so Vizio. You know, I've been hating on Vizio, but it seems like they definitely have the big contender for the soundbar. And there's no reason to not mix and match. So I may end up just getting the LG or the Samsung TV. And then adding on this Vizio or this Polk. Let's look at all the rest though, because these guys are really going to be expensive. Further up, Pioneer. We all know Pioneer's quality is astounding. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, they mention it, making up for its design limitations. Yeah, it's not very, Pioneer really isn't there when it comes to how it looks, but the quality of sound is definitely booming. I like that. I like this because it doesn't have the it has a built-in subwoofer, guys. I'm really avoiding having this. Right now in my house I have this big square, and I don't like it. It reverberates too much, and I have neighbors that live below, so I don't want a subwoofer that's gonna literally just vibrate their roof. That's not what I want. So I wanted to put something that I can at least put on a shelf, or I can put on top of my entertainment center, and that way, eliminate that vibrations that's just gonna pass straight through the floor. So I do want something, but I don't think this Vizio is an all-in-one. It is not. It comes with this subwoofer here, which is a little bit sleeker than mine and possibly could fit in a drawer rather than on the floor. Oof. That was really nice. But this guy, this Acoustics Media 4.
While UK viewers will probably be familiar with speaker manufacturer Q Acoustics, the brand has only just arrived in the United States. The Media 4 soundbar is one of its first products, and I must say it's a really strong beginning. The Media 4 is a stereo soundbar which incorporates a rectangular 6-inch subwoofer on board. While the Sonics can't compete with soundbars with separate subs, the Media 4 has excellent dynamics compared to its Samsung and Zvox competition. The Q Acoustics is relatively large for a soundbar and features a trapezoidal shape. This helps to make room for the connections at the back, especially when wall mounting. The Media 4 doesn't offer HDMI, but it does have optical, 2 analog inputs and Bluetooth. Be aware that if you use the speaker on a tabletop, it's 3.5 inches tall, so it may block your TV's infrared port. We found the soundbar was equally good at movies and music, though it could sound a little closed in with voices. There was also no real bass to speak of, and so the Zvox SB500 is better there. However, if you want to add a sub, you can. There is a subwoofer output.
So wait, what's the point then in getting it if it has a subwoofer output and it says it has a built-in subwoofer? Doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. It's looking like, was this that same website just now that I was on? Then I'm going to look at this one, because this definitely seems to be the big boy.
CBS Sports HQ.
It is pretty sleek, but it still has that subwoofer. Does it have to stand up is the real question. Because if it doesn't have to stand up, then I would possibly just put it in not a drawer, like this, an open cubby, and that way it wouldn't be on the floor. So that's definitely something that I'll be interested in. It's funny because my fiance was like, "Yeah, you're on stream today. Look for a sound bar. I want to get a new sound bar because I don't like your ugly speakers." That was her words, man. She really knows how to, get me working. Even though I did get my speakers for free, so that was a bonus, and they're good quality brand too. I think they're no, never mind. I'm not even gonna try and remember. I'm not even gonna try because I guarantee I won't be able to remember what they are. But they are good quality. Definitely loud enough. That's for sure. My friend actually gave them to me when we they're pretty old. Now that I think about it, they would be 3 years old. Yeah. Wow. Time flies, huh? It really, or maybe even more than that. 3.5 years old, maybe. Time really flies. Let's take a selfie.
Get in. Stay in the frame. Stay in the frame. Willow, just stay in the frame.
Wait, one sec. Whoa. Smile!
Oh, that's pretty cool. Nice.
Reviewing audio products is sometimes like digging for gold, and I'm happy to say that this time we struck a real nugget. The SB3621N E8 soundbar from Vizio. Mouthful of a name aside, this is the kind of product that makes my job enjoyable. A crazy cheap $150 soundbar that sounds fantastic. It doesn't look or feel cheap though. It has a sturdy construction with a fabric coating and a big friendly control panel. However, the incomprehensible LED display is as terrible as previous Vizios, but at this price, we don't care. It's refreshing to see that even though it's cheap, the Vizio has a full-featured remote control. Meanwhile, the wireless sub may be on the...
I need to stop that real quick. Did that man have a PlayStation 1, PlayStation 3 box in the background?
Meanwhile, to see that even though it's refreshing to see that even though it's cheap, the Vizio has a full...
That is a PlayStation, bro. I'm not okay with this.
The Vizio has a full-featured remote control.
How old was this review?
Meanwhile, the wireless sub may be on the small side, and it only includes a 5-inch woofer, but it's able to put out plenty of full-sounding bass. Features aren't bad either. 2 digital inputs, a coaxial and an optical, plus USB and a 3.5mm jack. You also get Bluetooth connectivity for streaming music. But it's the sound quality that really sets this product apart. With action movies, you'll get excellent detail and intelligible speech. Most soundbars can't do music, but the Vizio can. It sounds natural and full in a way that only models $400 or more can do. Until now, I've said there's no reason to spend more than $400 on a soundbar, but with the SB3621, I'm now saying just buy this. This soundbar is the new budget king.
Wow.
Hi!
Hi, Grandpa.
Once upon a time, there was a family of 3 pigs.
Oink!
Who here knows?
Well, that's pretty cool. I do like that. I just didn't want to have any... I wanted the built-in subwoofer. But clearly, let's see this one. These guys are having pretty good deals. What is this? That's cool.
Hey, I'm Matthew Moscoviak from CNET, and we're taking a look at the Pioneer SP-SB23W. This is the highly anticipated soundbar from Pioneer's line of Andrew Jones designed budget speakers, and the whole system is selling for $400. A Pioneer doesn't look like your typical plasticky soundbar. It sports a composite wood cabinet that's better for sound quality but does add bulk to the system.
Very.
It stands at about 4 inches high, and if you're placing it on your TV cabinet, it might end up blocking your TV's remote sensor. The styling is a little boring with a black vinyl finish, but it looks good enough sitting under your TV. The included subwoofer is wireless, and it's tiny. It's actually probably one of the smallest subwoofers I've seen with this soundbar system. That makes it easy to hide in your living room, although it does sound best within a few feet of the soundbar. The included remote isn't great with a wafer-thin design that's hard to navigate by feel. Luckily, you can program the soundbar to respond to commands from your TV or cable box remote, or even better, you can use a universal remote.
Pretty cool. Okay, well, tomorrow I'm going to be looking at some more stuff. I'm going to go and speak about a couple of these things that we found today with the wife and see what she says. But we'll be wrapping up the stream in just about a minute, actually. Let me see what time it is. It's 3:59. Yeah, we're wrapping it up in just about that. It's just about that time, guys. I do appreciate y'all tuning in every single day, man. Especially Pineapple. Thank you for being here and chatting with me in the chat and keeping things flowing. I really like that. I really do appreciate it. You guys are so essential for us to be able to grow this channel and to grow this community. And I'm looking forward to see where we can take it in the next couple of years. But yes, tomorrow we'll be diving more into Black Friday sales. We'll actually be going into some specifics instead of how we were doing it today and yesterday, where we looked at a lot of websites that gave you a broad perspective on the deals. We're going to look into some specifics. We're going to dive in and look at Amazon.com. We're going to dive in and look at Walmart. We're going to dive in and look at Samsung. We're going to dive in and go to the specific manufacturers and see what deals they're offering and see if and try and do a little comparison to compare to using the websites such as BlackFriday.com and TheBlackFriday.com in comparison, or Slick Deals in comparison to actually going to the websites themselves for the manufacturers. But anyways, I really appreciate you guys and thanks for tuning in, and always peace.